Okay, dudettes. So, there's some good news and some bad news. Well, not good news, there's some okay news and there's some bad news. Let me take you into the data. Okay, so yesterday we had 262 downloads. That is it. However, the most important KPI in that data is how many people listened to that day's episode. 161. It's okay in comparison to the day before. 156. But it's not okay at 165. But it's not okay into, some of these days when we was hitting 190s. The downside is obviously 262. I've been on the phone. I've been having a meeting today with Charlie from Valhalla Media, and we both agreed that we would be expecting the downloads to go down. The reason being is because we've changed it from Motivate Me to Motivated Entrepreneurs. So the people who have been investing their time in Motivate Me are not necessarily the people who will be investing their time in Motivated Entrepreneurs. I am clearly now heading down the route of entrepreneurship, business, and it's much more clear. And so it will not be resonating with the Motivate Me crowd. And that's obviously upsetting. Not upsetting, but it's obviously, it's part of the experience. I'm changing. I'm switching. So the same audience who I started with aren't going to be my audience in a year's time, 6 months' time. And so we would expect a shift in downloads because we're going to lose a lot of those people that we've initially got. And it's for the greater good, I believe, because I believe we can better serve the audience moving forward this way. And we can better grow the audience. So I do expect... I expect this trend to maybe continue. 262. We've already had 199. We started the day super well today, but it's just again tailed off 12:39, and we've only had 199. So we should get to 300 today. But these sort of figures, I don't want to say there might be a thing of the past, but for the time being, then there may well be. So it's really interesting. So the next thing we're going to do is. The next thing I'm going to do in the next 3 weeks is, number one, is make sure that everything is on brand, swap everything over, make sure Motivated Entrepreneurs website is up and running and everything gets a redirect from Motivate Me. And so everything is congruent, whatever the word is, you know what I mean? And then what I'm also going to do is make sure that the podcast art is perfect. At the minute, we're trying to get it right. So get all the branding right and making sure that it's a clear message. That's number one. Number two is I've got a list here. I forgot number two. Make sure that we publish our videos because these are all videos now. These podcasts are all on video. So from Monday, I need to make sure we're publishing on LinkedIn, we're publishing on Facebook, and we're making sure that we're getting as many eyeballs as possible, creating a YouTube channel. So we're getting the publishing down to a fine art. We're going to have a standard operating procedures list, a checklist. Have we done this for each individual day to make sure that we're running at optimum levels? That's the idea. And then number three is guest. I want to be becoming a guest on people's podcasts. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. And obviously number four is create content. So they're the four things I'm going to be working on in this next week or so. And it's interesting because this is a pivot. This is where I know that this is where I was talking to Charlie today. I was like so excited because I know this is where I'm supposed to be, talking to entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs. I love doing this as well because it's nice to show you guys behind the scenes of a podcast and how it works, what doesn't, and we all learn together. And by the end of this month, we will be advertising. Let's have a look. Wednesday's the first. So we'll be starting to advertise probably from the 6th of July. And that's when we'll start advertising. We'll be chucking, not substantial money, because we want to make sure we grow the audience as much as possible. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to getting more guests on as well. Next week, I've got 3 awesome people I'm interviewing. The first one's James Broadman. Really looking forward to that. He is an awesome entrepreneur from the army. So that'll be a great podcast, hopefully. And then hopefully they get to share it with their audience as well. And we're going to grow by doing that as well. And guesting on other people's podcasts. And then obviously we're going to make sure that we spend some money behind it as well. Get some advertising, ad roll, get some money behind these ads and start pushing that way. So hopefully in July, the aim is that I need and want 20,000 downloads. That is the minimum viable option. That makes no sense. That is a minimum standard that we need. Right, it's already gone for over 5 minutes, my friends. Thank you so much for listening. So yesterday's figures were 262. That means the week we're having, it means we're at 1273. It's going to be a poor week. It's going to be a really poor week. There's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe not. I don't know. We're about halfway through, aren't we? So maybe we're on exactly on par. Because look, it's 12 o'clock across the third day. So maybe we're on par. We'll see. All right, my friends. Thank you very much. Keep podcasting. Keep trying. Keep running forward. Keep moving forward one step after another. See you later, dudes. Bye-bye.